far, far away there was a band. The band, known as Dork, which consisted of Larry Allen, Steve Hurley, Brian McGee, and Philly Giaiello. Larry graduated in the fall of 1994 and left the band looking for a new guitarist. Early in the spring semester of 1995, the band filmed a tune manual to fill the opening left by Larry, and Linus was born. The band played under the assumed name the Harry Butler Trio, playing a few shows but writing lots of music. The band played just for the fun of it. Late that semester, Larry came back to engineer and record the band's first 7-track, 9-song demo, Blanket. It unfortunately did not go platinum, not even close, but it sold a meager few. The semester ended and everyone went home to enjoy a fun-filled summer. Unfortunately, due to various reasons, Steve Hurley was unable to return to Clarion that following fall of 1995. The band was singerless and thus began the quest for a new lead man. While the search was on, the band wrote a lot of music with no lyrics, so the songs piled up. Joe Gibson was soon discovered and asked to sing. Soon after, the new improved Linus was out and playing again. All was well and the band was playing regularly and enjoying it very much. Needing a place to practice due to Clarion University's unwillingness to allow bands to practice in the Mark Floyd Fine Arts building, they were forced to move their equipment into a friend's basement, and that is where the band practices today. The band is presently out playing and having fun supporting their new 7-song demo named SPG, or Special Patrol Group, which was recorded and mixed entirely by the band themselves during the fall of 1996. After being named one of the hottest new bands in Clarion by TV5 magazine and playing numerous gigs at fraternities all over campus, they are no worse for wear and still write, record, and play continuously. We recently had a chance to sit down with the members of Linus and ask them a few questions to see what makes them tick. And here are some of the excerpts from those interviews, followed by a new breakthrough video which they have just made.
I'll sit beside the bass guitarist of the band, Brian McGee. Brian, give us an idea of how you got involved with music throughout your life.
Well, it all started in 4th grade. I have to say, whenever they gave us those flutophones. I've always been a big fan of flutophones ever since then, and that through the years I've progressed to larger instruments, maybe a little more professionally oriented, but every now and then I lock myself in a room and just get crazy with my flutophone.
Do you have that with you at all? You could play us a little bit?
Actually, I have one right here. Just give me a sec. This is actually one of my, I guess you could call it an invention. I like to call it the electric flutophone.
Thank you. Okay, now every musician talks about the role models that they've had as growing up and what got them started in music. Who are some of your influences in your life?
Let's see, my influences. Well, I like a lot of polkas, I'd have to say. A lot of accordion music. Especially, being from Pennsylvania, I've grown up with that Pennsylvania polka, and I keep it at heart. It goes with me everywhere I go.
Anybody specifically that you look up to?
Specifically, as far as maybe like more modern day musicians, possibly, I might look up to, I don't know, the whole grunge thing is basically where I'm at. Because, I try to fit in my music into exactly what's going on right now.
You drink a lot of juice box on the stage when you're playing?
Well, I try not to on the stage because I try not to promote different products because, I'm not into corporate rock, man.
Great. You familiar with the Stooges? Who's your favorite Three Stooge?
Shemp.
Any reasons?
Well, I mean, come on, it's Shemp. And just listen to the name. Just listen. Shemp. How can you not like Shemp?
Great. Thank you. Okay, let me introduce you to the lead guitarist of Linus, Tim Emanuel. How you doing, Tim?
Good. And yourself?
Oh, not too bad. Getting along. Tim, tell us a little bit how you got your start in music.
Actually, I robbed a record store when I was 8 and did some time for that, but now that I'm out, I really love it.
The band has played a lot of shows through your college career. Could you narrow down to maybe one of your worst, or tell us about one of your worst experiences on stage?
Once exploded on stage once. That was kind of a downer. But short trip to the hospital and a little rehab in the burn ward, and I'm fine now.
No, but seriously, with the buildings and playing in a building, what building would you think was the worst?
I don't know, actually. They've all been pretty small. Worst, probably the Theta Chi house. We played there, and we played in a corner about as big as this Jell-O can.
It's pretty small.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Imagine 4 people in here.
Okay, it's been said that each time you guys perform at these various places, you guys change your name. Can you explain this chameleon-like nickname?
Witness relocation program. Actually, the mafia has been stalking us as a band for the last 5 years now. So we've been playing. Since we're going to play in public, we're changing our name actually, so we don't get shot.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Great. Your favorite of the Three Stooges, could you share it with us?
Shemp!
Well, I'm here in Linus's kitchen I'm being joined by Felice, the band's drummer. Felice, how long have you been beating the Skins?
Well, I've been beating the Skins for quite a while now, and I've been playing the drums for about 8 or 9 years, actually.
So that puts you, how old are you now?
I'm 22.
22.
I think it's been, yeah, about that.
So basically you started in, it was probably junior high area, right?
6th grade. Yep. Been playing in the marching band. Everybody loves the marching band.
Sure they do. How would you describe the chemistry of the band at Linus that you play in now as compared to possibly the marching band?
That's kind of fun. Well, it's pretty much just 4 guys, and we don't hate each other. We don't, fight. And,
By not fighting, you mean you guys are always jovial?
We get along, and we all play different instruments.
Do you ever argue about where you're going to play music?
We don't play that often. We usually don't argue.
Okay. Where do you see the band? I mean, you're in a university. I mean, you guys are going to split up. Where do you see the band down the road?
Well, Brian's graduating, so I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do.
Sorry about that. You don't have any future plans, though? You haven't sat down and talked about where you're going to end up?
Not really. We just play it by ear.
No plans of becoming stars or going on a nationwide tour?
Well, no, actually, not at all. Nope. I'm pretty boring.
For the Three Stooges question, which Stooge do you prefer?
Shemp.
Why is that?
Listen to the name. Shemp. Yep.
I'm now joined by Joe Gibson, the vocalist of Linus. Now, we understand that Linus has some strange meanings behind some of their songs. You have the Cupcakes in Heaven song and such. Could you tell us a little bit about where you get some of these ideas?
You think you're prying a little bit?
What's that?
You sure you want to be asking me that? He thinks I'm joking. That's great. Oh, I don't know. Jeez. Things like that. That's just like a visual representation, really. Just weird things happen all day and they make you think about stuff.
Great.
Believe it or not, it comes from my brain.
How long does it take
Seriously.
you to come up with these ideas? Is it just,
The ideas
just flow
happen
constantly?
like a second. You know, they just feel like, what? You know how ideas happen. Such like, hey, let's interview a band for our school project. You know,
Right.
just,
Right.
Ideas just happen. Takes a while to write though. You know, because of time and everything. Times like that.
Okay, I understand that.
By the way.
I understand your band has played in several places. Could you narrow it down to one of your favorite places you've ever played?
This band?
Yeah, Linus.
Probably in that room yesterday. We played a condemned building yesterday, and it was just really amazing. Played in this little tiny room and nobody was actually there. There's a 3-year-old going like this, and it was pretty cool. We were knocking down works of art, and that's about it.
Who's your favorite member of the Three Stooges?
Shemp.
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 Why?
Say no more, Shemp.
Say no more, Shemp.
Because he's amazing. Because it's his name. Shemp. That's the only reason, man. He reminds me of this cat, too. Somewhat. Everything reminds me of this cat. I love this cat.
Well, that's great. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
For every man I knew, yes, I knew the hostess man too. Alone all day in front of a screen, trying to help my family. I can see the fed the things that I can dance my body around. Light as a feather, but 500 pounds. May I tell you I'm sincere when I say, let me run my gas station my try to make it interesting that every day I smiling away past my pride. Tried to teach a thing or two in my life, and now you see me pay the price, the ultimate price. Now I can dance my body around. Light as a feather, but 500 pounds. May I tell you I'm sincere when I say, let me rock my gas station mind. Trusted in enough men and to pick out my true friend. I know they were all there in the end. Yeah, I give up this place when nothing is but happy. Sit down and bullshit with a friend. And I can swing that body around.